Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting episode of Transport Fever. It is California Bird aka Commodore here, and we've got tons of airplanes. Look at this airport. All of these DC-3s coming in, picking up passengers, dropping off people. It's pretty good. Let me turn off the numbers real fast. Sorry about that, folks. So what are we going to do in this episode? Well, I think in this episode, what we first off need to do is we need a lot more trucks up here. There's just so much goods happening just by trucks up here. That's something we need to just take care of really fast. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and buy even more trucks. So we'll just get tons of trucks. Set those to the, let's see, we need the Ipswich truck. I think that's the line we need. Yep. And we also need a lot more on the city truck. Probably get just 6 more. That's okay. There we go. So that should help with moving the stuff around town. And I think we have a pretty good distribution for our transfer points in the town. Yeah, I think that should be pretty good. I think that pretty much services everybody that we want to service. Because we just have a super backlog of stuff and a super backlog of fuel at the train station too. But not super concerned about that right now. What I do want to do is I want to finish a rail line down on the southwest side. This will probably be the main attraction for the show today, other than the fact that we have tons of DC-3s and airplanes in general. But no, in all seriousness, we should connect Southgate up with South Cave. So then we can definitely start making this a nice hub area for the southwest section. So we're probably going to go ahead and do that. Money is coming in quite nicely at this point. So I'm not too worried about, well, pretty much anything. So let's just go ahead and put it in a 2-track, 240 high-speed Gitanery station. Kind of basically what we've been doing recently. See, we're going to have cargo lines that also run out here. I don't want them to turn super crazy amounts. So I'm actually going to put the passenger line on the left side. Should also line up with the Kingsbridge station down there, or when we get a station at Kingsbridge. And we'll go ahead and actually, oh, I like this kind of road, but yeah, we'll just go with it. Just let them have their road. Oop. Let's see here. I could put the station down in here. I might do that. Rotate it a little bit. That's a bit much. Let's see. I think that's a pretty good lineup on the Kingsbridge area. Now we'll just plop her right there like that, and we'll go ahead and drop a road also right in here, just like so. Oh man, money is coming in like crazy right now, which is a good thing, I guess. Let's see, we can probably pay back some of that loan. That is an insane profit speed. Oh, I say that and then we go red. So, you know, I mean, that's okay. But we're going to try to cut across here. Hopefully we can get things across this intersection. Probably won't be able to. Probably need to remove that, I'm assuming, to get this to go across. No. I don't know why it's not happy here. We'll just remove that, and we can always put roads back in. That's perfectly fine. Look at all these cars. All these guys. Because they need trains. That's why. That's why there's so many cars here. They're like, oh, if only we had a train, we could actually go places. Also, traffic lights, people. Traffic lights. Those would be a brilliant invention. This whole, yeah, this guy, look at him. He moved. He jumped his turn. They don't even have stop signs. They're very courteous for not having stop signs, but that was an accident right there. I saw it. That was an accident. That was also an accident. You see, this is the issue that we have. And we're going to fix that with the cunning use of trains. So we're probably going to bring this across and over like so, and bring this out. So this is probably going to come out straight, but curve a little right out of the station. Right out of the get-go. Probably drop it like that, and that should hopefully eventually get to where we're trying to go. So we'll come across a little bit more aggressively to meet up. Yeah, there we go. That's probably the angle we want to end up with. So we'll go ahead and drop that right so. And let's see, yep. This should be coming up pretty good, I think, actually. Shouldn't turn it just yet. That's just excessive. We do not need a bridge there. Or that craziness going on. Go like so. And I may have wanted to turn it a little sooner. I did not realize that these high-speed tracks do not like turning as slow as the other tracks had in the past. So we need to start this curve probably back here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Like so. That's a little slow. We can bring it more aggressively out of the station, perhaps. Still a little bit. Oh, it just doesn't like that at all. All right, more aggressive. I didn't need that money. That's fine. They'll be coming in like so. Don't need that ridiculous cut through the ground. Just destroyed that single tree that was there. How sad. Actually, I need it to be less aggressive. That's the issue. Going the wrong way. Don't mind me. I don't know how to play this game. So let's see. So, we want this. I'm going to actually come from this one. Come out. Like so. Yeah, it was at the optimal, I think it was. Don't need ridiculousness. Let's see how the topography is. Yeah, I don't know why it's wanting to go ahead and do all that. I guess it is at a kind of a steepness there. I guess we'll go with it. There we go. So this should now match up. Or not. Okay. There we go. We'll just remove that. Go ahead and plop that. There we go. And that is what we want. As soon as this thing goes ahead and does its thing. There we go. And it's the year 1940. That is pretty cool. I'm just going to go ahead and pause this just so we don't end up getting so much more. Or actually, let me... never mind. We can keep going forward. I'm just going to repay a bit of cash back to the bank. Go ahead and finish this line off. And just plop that in like so. And bring this into the station. Let's see. I'm going to do this. We can just bring this right out like so and meet up there. There you go. That's pretty safe, I think. And we'll go ahead and drop in a signal back here. That'll be good. And then plop in some signals along the route. And we should be good. A nice, quick setup. Not too bad. Didn't have to pull too many teeth on this one. We'll need a crossover down here. So we'll go ahead and get that put in like so. And just stop the inbound train as per usual. And that's pretty good. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a new line for this. I'm going to go from there to there. So this will be Sauk to Southgate. So this will be Sauk. Oop. This will be Sauk to South Gate. They're both kind of SOG. There we go. SOC to SOG. That won't be confusing. Nice pink line. So there we go. And let's go ahead and plop a train on that. We can run, hopefully. I can run a track off this depot. I wonder if I can. Or if it's just going to be excessive. I mean, I can, but I might as well just build another depot. And let's put the depot down here on the Southgate section of the track. So let's go ahead and... where is it? There it is. Depots. Go ahead and plop this guy in. Actually, a little bit out of town. Right on the road. Right near the road. There we go. Plop it right there. And drop in the track. Like so. There you go. And put in a nice fancy signal. And there we go. So now we can go ahead and buy a train for this line. So let's go ahead and buy. Of course, we're going to get the A4. And I'm going to go with red. I think that's what the southwest lines were. So we're going to go with a red. Oh, we just ran out of money. Awkward. Time to go into debt. More debt. Alright, so we'll go ahead and buy a red A4. And let's go with white coaches. And we'll probably get 4 of those going. Let's do 5. So then we run out of money. And we'll set the line on the SOG line. The soggy sock line. There we go. So let's go ahead and see him do his thing. New train. Lots of cars. I like the red. I actually do like this red on this train. Looks pretty cool. Maybe a lighter red would have been better. But I think that's pretty good. And look, you can see an airplane off in the distance. One of our... Bet you it's a DC-3. I think we only have one other plane left that isn't a DC-3. And it is. Nice DC-3 climbing out. Only 2 passengers on it right now. But that's okay. People will start to fly more. There you go. Beautiful view of the city and of this super long trestle bridge. Let's go ahead actually and ride this train. Or at least go along with this train along this trestle. Actually, I do want to ride it. Look at that. It's so nice. It's so wide. Lots of room for lots of trains that we can put on this trestle. It'll be nice. There's another cargo train coming back with some more stuff. And here we go towards the tunnel. I like the scenery, actually, if I do say so myself. We need to fix those rocks still a little bit, but maybe I should go ahead and fix the scenery elsewhere as well on the lines. Probably should. So that's pretty good. So now we've got passenger service to Southgate. Oh, but we need one important thing. We need a bus line, don't we? Because no one's going to get to the thing if they don't have a bus line. So let's go ahead and make a giant bus station, because why not? And let's go ahead and also plop in a vehicle depot. And then I keep flipping away from things. Not trains, but cars, or buses, I should say. Let's put in, let's see, we'll probably swing around to this side of town. Up here. There we go, just like that. We'll swing back down onto this side of town. And then we'll probably finally swing out to the down here section. At some point, we're probably going to loop around. But for right now, I think that's pretty good. We'll go ahead and make a new line from the bus station to these 3 nice bus stops. And this will be the Soggy line. So that'll be Sog Bus. There we go. So now Southgate has a bus system with no buses. So we'll go ahead and buy some of our new nice purple Sauerteusche buses and put them on the Sog bus line. There you go. They'll head off. People will hopefully start using buses. They're building things, which is always a good sign when cities are building things. It's because they now see that they have trains. And there are still tons of cars being used, but that's okay. They will soon learn the joys of trains. Oh dear, I just saw this in the corner of my eye. There is so much food waiting up here, or raw food, I should say. Waiting up here. We need more food trains up here, maybe faster food trains. Those could be things that we need. Let's see, what line is this? This is the Western Grain line. Let's see, can I actually upgrade? How long is this station? This is a 240. But we can put some really, really long trains on this. And this is a 240, I think, also. So we might as well just get some super long cargo trains going on this line. So let's go ahead and the Southwest Grain line. That's Southwest Food. West Grain, oh, it was the Western Grain line, sorry. So we need to stop upgrading all these buses. That's what we need to do. So I apologize, let me just do that really fast, like so. Just stop those guys. So we've got no more double-decker buses, it looks like, which is probably a good thing, because we do have double-decker buses here on this line, on those. So I take it back. Spoke too soon. This is what happens. Open your mouth and you get proven wrong. So there we go. At least there's that. So anyway, Western Grain Line. Let's go ahead and upgrade those. Let's set the vehicle. Let's make them fast. They need to be, well, also these guys, do they have more? They have more power. The freight locomotive. So that's the thing. It can carry a lot more weight in, even though it doesn't go as fast. I think I'm going to try it out. I'm going to try, well, this one goes faster, but not as much pulling. Let's see. No, the current train on there is going the same speed. So, what do we want to do? Actually, let's go with this one. Let's try it. We haven't even seen these trains. We already seen the other crocodile. We don't need to see another crocodile. We can always get the crocodile, another crocodile later on a different cargo line. So yeah, let's go with the AE47. And go ahead and let's go with just the default color. Now let's actually go with a gray. We'll go with a gray one of those. And let's see. We're going to need lots of grain cars on this. And this weight is 10 tons. I haven't even done really the math on these trains. I've just kind of let them go. Don't know how that's going to really transfer into how much power it needs. We'll go with just a normal color wagon, and we'll just go for the full length. Try to get as long as we can get. 157. Actually, let's go with, I don't even know how many cars that is. That's a lot of cars. But we're 187 long, 197. Should we put another locomotive on it? Wow, we have a city with 1,500. It's probably Yeatley. 1,500 people, so that's pretty cool. We'll go check that out in just a bit. Actually, I want to put a double locomotive. But I don't want the locomotive at the back. I want it up at the front with the other one. And I also want it to be gray. Decisions. So hard. So let's do a double locomotive train. And just make this thing absolutely super long. So we'll just fill up the entire station, I think. So we'll just go the full length. This is excessive. That's too long. So we'll go with that. $20 million train for grain. Let's just try it. Let's just see what happens with these trains. So we'll go with that. And did I say to... Yeah, I did say to go. So that's good. Oh, and almost all the lines are in the green except for this guy, this cargo. Ipswich Yeatley cargo. Probably because this guy's slowing him down. What's the age on that? Oh, no. Waiting for free path. We've got a train issue over there we need to take care of. Oh, but look. Wait a second. We just got our super long grain train. Oh, look at that. Beautiful electric train. Listen to the hum. That's pretty nice. And he's going along at a pretty good pace, actually. Good acceleration, that instantaneous torque on the electric. And, I mean, full up with 160 grain. I mean, what more could you really ask for on a cargo train? We might actually start doing this, just going to much larger and longer cargo trains. Instead of these short little steam things. Go with long electric trains. That's probably going to be a thing. But first things first, this is why there's so much issues going on. This is why there's so much stuff waiting. There are trains that are collided with each other on this line. And I don't know where that is. So let's see. Where are the cargo trains? Yes, you are going the wrong way. You are going the wrong way. Turn around. Oh, he's a super long train. Let's see. Length is 166. Let's go ahead and play this. So this is one of our new, basically do everything trains. And so, nice and gray, very drab. This guy eventually is going to have to get replaced by the electric train, but I guess the point is the stations on this line might be too small. Just a little bit. We definitely need a 240 over here. And it's not. And we can't we might as well pull the trigger on this one because we need to. Actually, let's pause real fast. Just go ahead and remove this old track and this little bit of track. We're going to lose all this stuff, but it's going to be okay. I believe, if you believe. High speed and 2 rails. We'll apply that. Now it's super long. Go ahead and drop in the high speed track right back on there. It's okay if it's not super fast going into the station. We'll be fine. And then we will, let's see, what do we need? We need a signal. Oh, wait, we need a crossover. And a signal. There we go. And that should be pretty good. So go ahead and play that again. And not delete things. And let's see if the lines is good. Yeah, the line is definitely pretty good. All right, so that's been sorted. So that's pretty good. All right, so that has all been fixed. Oh, right. What I wanted to do was look at how big Yeatley is now. Let's just go ahead and get on a bus in our biggest city. This place is huge, absolutely gigantic. We're starting to get, starting to get nice big buildings in here, nice big houses. There's big trees, people are walking around, nice cars. It's pretty cool. We have like almost a legitimate city now, so that is definitely really cool. And I think I'm going to leave this episode right. We really need to invent traffic lights. I'm sorry, we really do. That was just not okay. But anyway, as I was saying, until next time, this has been California Bird. If you enjoyed this video, remember to definitely give it a big thumbs up and to subscribe if you want to see more gaming videos. As always, see ya.